Hey guys, it's Janice at Ozark Family Homestead, and today's video has several things in it. The primary topic of today's video is my weekly sale haul that I did based on the weekly sale ads. I did go to Aldi and Kroger this week, not 10 box, but I will give you a peek at their ads though as well. I did go to Sam's Club. And so we are going to throw my Sam's Club once a month grocery haul in on this video as well. We'll also do a little bit of chit chat. There's new little ducklings in the house. They're right here on the other side of the camera. There's birthdays coming up. Actually, whenever you see this video, when it's posted, made public, it will be Abigail's 10th birthday. And then 2 days later is David's 14th birthday. And then it's my and Shawn's wedding anniversary. So it's party week over here at our house. But we'll chit chat more about that. There are some changes that I'm going to touch on very briefly in this video. And but the primary goal of today's video is to share the grocery haul with you and to let you know about the great sales so that maybe, just maybe, you can go out and find some good deals as well. You are going to notice in today's video that besides the things on sale, I bought more regular priced items. I was still trying to be strategic and buying them at the place with the best price. But I did do more regular price things, and that's because of there's a new dietary change thing that has happened in our household. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that today. Perhaps Monday's video. I haven't filmed Monday's video yet, but I'll tell you more about that stuff later. I'm still trying to decide just how much to share publicly about that. But I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you what I got at Aldi, Kroger, and Sam's Club, and then we will go from there. So here we go. Okay, we are going to go to the end of the table, but I'm going to show them the ducklings first. Where are the ducklings at? Right there. Okay, so right now, if you hear little peep peep noises in the background, it's because of these two little ducklings. The short and sweet story is a mama hatched out the blonde one there, but baby would not stay with mama. And so for her own safety, we put her in the brooder. The mama also abandoned the nest and left this little black one. It was trying to hatch on its own. So we brought it inside since the nest was abandoned, put the egg in an incubator, and so now we have this one as well. Just the two of them, and they're inside under the heat lamp. So that may be background noise.
When they'll have a heat lamp, they'll be nice and warm.
Yes, they're happy in there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, baby, Mama's gonna film the video, and you're gonna be quiet, right? And use good manners. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Okay, here we go. To the end of the table. No 10 box items here. I did not make the trip to Corning to go to 10 box. However, I am happy to report that our 10 box is scheduled to reopen on June 11th. Those of you that don't know, our local 10 box got hit by a tornado. It has been getting repaired. So no 10 box haul this week, but here, for those of you that do still have one, these are my items I wrote down as good deals. The on the vine tomatoes, the chuck roast, the 5-pound bags of russets, and the chicken drumsticks. So if you want to pause and jot those down and then go grab those at 10 box this week. I had written down peaches at first, but nope, Walmart price beats those. So skip those at 10 box. And hopefully here in a couple weeks, I will have an awesome 10 box haul to show you guys. We're going to transition directly into Aldi. Here's the Aldi sale ad here. And the first thing I noticed were the mandarins at $2.79 for a 3-pound bag. Walmart is selling theirs for $3.97. And typically a sale price on mandarins is $2.99. So this is just a little extra special this week. I did go ahead and pick up 3 of those 3-pound bags of mandarins, and these will just be snacked on Rebekah especially loves the baby oranges, so she'll be happy with those. There was also green grapes on sale this week for $1.69 a pound. At Walmart, they are $2.56 a pound, so that is a good deal. I had planned to get more grapes than this, but look how small they are. They just seem really tiny to me, so I just got 2 bags. This will typically be one snack for our family, so we will have those. And in the background, that was Abigail sneaking in. I told them that when they watch this video, it will be your birthday. I'm putting this out on your birthday. She's not the least bit excited about her birthday. What have you picked for breakfast?
I picked waffles for my breakfast, lunch hamburger helper, and for supper, Daddy's invention.
Daddy's invention. I will have to explain Daddy's invention at the end of the video. Okay, guys. Remind me, Daddy's invention. I have to explain what that is. So,
I can remind you.
Then these seedless cucumbers. These are just a little bit of a deal at 95 cents. Walmart, 97 cents. So just a little bit of a savings. I did get 2 of them, and we're just going to snack on these. We'll slice them up. There she goes. Oh, back outside. Okay, regular priced items that I got. A lot of this, some of this is for birthday, and some of this is just for snacking. Okay, we did mandarins and grapes. Pea pods were regular price this week. These are just for snacking on. The, I almost said green grapes. These are not green grapes. These are Granny Smith apples. And these are for David's birthday treat. He always picks out an apple pie. Sarah makes amazing apple pies. So that will be for birthday treat. He has also requested the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches and homemade potato salad. And I needed some more celery to make up that potato salad. So that is for that. I'll go ahead and show you the provolone cheese here. This was regular price. This is for the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, as well as these green peppers. So that is that. I bought these mini peppers here just for snacking on for this week, regular price. And I did buy 2 different types of cheese sticks, mozzarella and cheddar. These are going to be for travel snacks to take along whenever we are away from home. If we're home, we will just take blocks of cheese and, slice off chunks and snack on those. This is specifically for if we are traveling. So, is that it for Aldi? I think these are just going faster. Maybe I'm talking faster, or maybe I'm buying fewer things. I am not for sure. So, grand total here at Aldi came to $48.81. And I'll kind of scroll down the receipt here for those of you that are interested in the regular prices of the items that I purchased. Where are they all at? There they are. Oh, yeah, I had put the green grapes. They had to take one of those off there. So, because it rang up twice. But that is it, $48.81. And my next stop was Kroger, and I'll show you those good deals next. Kroger, and there's goes Samuel. He just brought in eggs. Okay, Kroger ad was really disappointing this week. So even the one good deal that I found isn't even in the paper ad, it's online. So I'm going to show you a whole bunch of nothing here on this part of it. As always, double the fuel points, clip the digital coupon, go shopping over the weekend, and you can get extra, 20, 40, 60 cents off per gallon for your gas. So good deal there. Okay, peanut butter. Peanut butter is not in this paper sale ad. If it is there, I did not see it. I've overlooked it. But if you look online where your digital coupons are at Kroger, hopefully you'll see the same thing I did. Mine showed the Kroger brand peanut butter, 16 ounces for $1.49. It was a digital coupon that you had to clip, which means it is a limit of 5. Walmart is selling theirs for $1.94. So $1.49 is a good deal. Months ago, a year ago, I used to get this for 99 cents a jar. those days are gone. So $1.49 a jar is a good deal. And I am going to show you in a little bit. I picked up peanut butter at Sam's Club prior to this sale. This is actually a better deal than the Sam's Club one. So there is that. And I got a girl sneaking in here. Are you spying on me?
Mama, and then I'm gonna hear and be a thunderstorm.
There is going to be a thunderstorm. It is coming. It's not here yet though.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Maybe while we're eating supper. Maybe. Okay. Let me keep filming, okay? Okay. So, okay, peanut butter. Only thing that I saw that caught my eye in the sale ad. But Kroger did have awesome markdowns, and I took advantage of those. So the first thing, speaking of supper, we are having tacos, big taco feast for supper tonight. And several of us choose to have great big taco salads instead, you know, of hard shells or soft shells with that. So these were marked down to $1.58 each. I picked up 2 of them, and these will primarily be used for taco salads this evening. If we need to stretch it any more, I did also find the big bag of collard greens for $1.40. I just thought that was a very good deal. Any of these extras, I thought about cooking down and mixing in with scrambled eggs. I'm not really used to using collard greens. We've used turnip greens that we've grown here in the past, but I have never grown collards. So we are going to attempt to mix them in, saute them up, and put them in scrambled eggs, and maybe we'll like it. I hope we'll like it. Oh, bless you, baby. She has the sneezes. Mushrooms were also on markdown, $2.02 for a pound of mushrooms. These are already sliced. They do need to be used up soon. So these are probably also going to be put in with some scrambled eggs. I'm just going to vegify a bunch of scrambled eggs is the plan, but also beef stroganoff. When I get a good deal on mushrooms, we love beef stroganoff. So there is that. Then I paid full price. Kroger full price for cottage cheese. And that is because I need this for a recipe that I'll be making up soon. And the name brand Daisy Cottage Cheese has just very simple ingredients. And I looked at the generic Aldi and stuff, and it had guar gum, xanthan gum, all kinds of extras in it that I just really didn't want. So I was okay with paying more for a simpler ingredient product than, you know, generic that costs less at Aldi. Okay, grand total, here we go at, oh, and I got it all wet with the cottage cheese there. $20.98 grand total at Kroger. That is a small total for me. Kroger, I feel like, is usually a lot more expensive than $21. But there is that. And then my last one I'm going to show you is Sam's Club. And I have both an in-store order as well as an online delivery order. So I'll show you all that good stuff next. All right, before Sam's Club, David came in and he was going to share. I just asked him what his birthday meals were all going to be because I couldn't remember. And when I asked you, you couldn't remember either. So we're really bad at this. Okay, I kind of explained supper, but you tell everybody what your birthday status is right now.
Well, the only one I can remember is what my supper is going to be.
So breakfast and lunch are still to be determined.
Yes.
Yes, we have a few days.
Yeah, but supper is going to be Philly cheesesteak sandwiches and homemade potato salad with apple pie.
With apple pie for dessert. So, and David is turning 14.
Mm-hmm.
Phew, 14.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna turn 5.
Yes, but your birthday's in the winter time.
Yeah.
Right? Right. You're eating watermelon over there, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to film this Sam's Club haul now. Are you guys getting stuff straightened up before it starts storming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you go ahead and see what Daddy needs you to do, and I will finish up my work in here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a deal. Sam's Club. So let's just start off with the peanut butter since I kind of told you about the sale here. It's, let me remember right, 9.3 cents per ounce for the Kroger deal this week, and I'm pretty sure Sam's was 9.7 cents per ounce. So when I'm looking for just regular peanut butter, this isn't the sugar-free or anything like this. It has, you know, peanuts, sugar, palm oil, and sea salt. Pretty basic ingredients, but for this type of peanut butter, Sam's Club is my best price for regular price, you know, not accounting for sales. Regular price, Sam's Club. And so these are two 40-ounce jars for $7.78 is what they sell for. So this is what I am keeping in my stockpile nowadays. The shredded coconut, the best price I found is Sam's Club. This is a 24-ounce bag for $6.48. For me, this is not available in the store. I must order this online in order to receive it, and so I have to be strategic. You have to order, is it $50 to get free shipping? So anything that I can get shipped here to the house, I do, just so I can order this and get $50 in free shipping. So there is that. I do go in and make sure, you know, the cold stuff is what I'll actually buy in the store. Q-tips, about out of those, so I went ahead and restocked. This should last us a while. $9.48 for this big box. It has a total of 1,750 Q-tips. So that should be sufficient. The almond flour, we use this in some grain-free baking things, and it is $11.48 for a 3-pound bag. Baby, you okay?
Yeah, fine. That's the black duck. It fell inside the water with it.
The black duck fell inside the water.
Oh, in the leg.
I think they're doing okay. I think the ducks like the water. You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You like your book kinds of ducks because ducks like water.
Yes, that's absolutely right. They like it because ducks like water. Yep, she keeps getting, that's what's going on in the background. She's eating the watermelon. It's keeping her happy. So, also bought the big tortilla chips. Again, best deal at Sam's Club. 6 pounds. That is 2 3-pound bags in here for $11.98. Then this is my first time buying the Members Mark. It's the Sam's Club generic Dawn dish soap. And Andrew gets to where he uses this a lot for greasy stuff, working out on the vehicles and whatnot. So this is 100 fluid ounces for $8.98. And I'm going to expect it to work just as good as the name brand Dawn. Down here, now I actually bought 2 of these. One has already been consumed, so imagine there's another container right there of the queso dip. This is a white cheese dip that we enjoy having with Mexican Feast. The last one was eaten with fajitas. This one may be cooked up or warmed up this evening to go with tacos. $6.88 is what we pay for that. And it is, what does that say, 32 ounces is what we pay for that. I did restock our turkey bacon. I have gotten this at Sam's Club for a long, long time. 40-ounce packages for $12.88. You can get it maybe slightly cheaper elsewhere. However, the ingredients, I feel, are much better on this, so I'm willing to pay slightly more to get the better ingredients. Now, I splurged this month at Sam's Club because instead of the turkey bacon, they are now carrying a smoked beef bacon, which looks delicious and sounded delicious. However, it is not even close to as good of a deal as the turkey bacon. This one is only a 20-ounce package, half the amount, for $11.94. Nearly the same price as the 40-ounce. So very much not the better deal, but we're going to try it. My secret fear is that the family is going to be in love with this and they're not going to want me to buy that anymore. So let's just hope this is an extra special treat that they're happy getting every so often. So this is everything for my Sam's Club haul for this month. I don't have the grand total here. This is just my receipt for my stuff that I purchased in the store. Here in a little bit, I will get my clipboard where I keep all my math, all my tabulations, and I will tell you what my grand total for Sam's Club was, including the online order. So that's what we will do next. I will get the clipboard and meet you back at the table. Okay, this is what's going on outside. It's a biker gang out here at my house, but Anna Mae is just watching. Okay, so the storm is, I guess, going to be coming in before too awful long. It'll come in from that direction. It just feels rainy outside. Yeah, there's another duck over there, but we're gonna go back inside and talk over some numbers and have a little bit of a chit chat. All right, you ready? Numbers time. Shawn just checked the weather. He said the rain should be here any minute. So it is coming, and I'm gonna set my arm down on this cold bacon here real quick. And we're gonna go over numbers. So for those of you that are new, we start with $1,100. That is for our family of 9 for the month, for groceries that come from the store, and that includes household products, paper products, all that kind of stuff, cleaning products. I do a once a month grocery stock up at the beginning of our pay period, and we deduct that. And then I go back to the store every week and I study the weekly sale ads like I showed you here, and I try to focus on the best of the best deals and stretch the grocery budget by doing that. So we had done one of those grocery hauls, and that would have been from last Friday's video. And at the end of that video, we were down to $559.32. And today's haul, just the Aldi and the Kroger items that I got, came to $69.79, which made my total go down to $489.53. And then there was Sam's Club. So the grand total, including the online products that I ordered, came to $139.93, which means as of right now, in our pay period, I currently have $349.60 left in the budget. My husband gets paid on the 10th of each month, and so we have to make it through June 9th with that money. And out of that, all I need to get is next week's weekly sale ad deals. So I am sitting pretty in the grocery budget this month, so it's doing very, very well. I fully expect to have money left over, and I'm already trying to think about how I want to use that surplus. There is a change in diet, so I may use that extra money to buy some supplies, maybe just get a little bit ahead on buying those things. I'm really being a little, a little vague right now. I really think I'm leaning towards Monday's video being sharing more of the details with you. I just don't know how much I want to share. I'm sure you guys can understand that. If you want all your health stuff and all your business out there on the internet. So I don't know, I'm thinking, I'm contemplating. I'm trying to be wise here, but you guys are important to me, and the purpose of the YouTube channel is we share our lives with you. I just don't know how much to share and how much to keep to myself. I tend to overshare. I don't want to do that. So that's where we're at. I feel like there's something else I was going to say to you guys, and now I don't remember what it was. I'll remember when we get done filming. I was going to talk about birthdays, but the kids came inside and took care of that, so I don't have to talk about birthdays. Oh, speaking of birthdays. Okay, so I told you 10 Box is opening back up June 11th. They've made it official. My birthday's the next day. So 10 Box is my birthday present this year. That's what I'm proclaiming. 10 Box opening up is my birthday present. And my plan. So like I said, Shawn gets paid on the 10th of each month. They're opening on the 11th. And I'm hoping that they have some sort of grand reopening deals. And if they do, I'm going to take advantage of them and go in and stock up on whatever the loss leaders are that they might be giving at that time. So we will see. We will start the new budget, the new monthly grocery budget after he gets paid on the 10th, and we will go from there and see if I get a extra special birthday deals from 10 Box. That would be awesome, awesome. I love the way that turned out. So hopefully I don't have to make the trip to Corning, Arkansas, which is 30 minutes extra. Hopefully I don't have to do that anymore. It wasn't awful, but I'd rather not have it on my to-do list than have it. So that's all I can think of. Can you see it getting darker outside? The storm is coming in. We can't get in the garden. Sarah has planted green beans 3 times now. They keep rotting in the ground. It is so, so wet. But we're just used to storms. Anyhow, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I will remember it after I'm finished with the video. So I'm sorry, guys. Whatever it is, I forgot. I remember. Okay, Daddy's invention. I told you guys to remind me. Daddy's invention for Abigail's birthday. Okay, what in the world is Daddy's invention? Basically, it's fried potatoes with cooked up ground beef, salt and pepper, all that good stuff, and cheese on top. The story behind it is there was one time I was gone and I left ground beef sitting out thinking maybe they'd make spaghetti or something, that Shawn would make up spaghetti for the kids while I was gone, and they all decided they didn't want spaghetti, so he came up with Daddy's invention, which was, you know, fried potatoes, the ground beef, and some cheese. They think it's spectacular, and it's a super special treat, and that's what Abigail wanted for her birthday with some green beans. So that's her birthday supper. So I'm glad I remembered, because that would have eaten at me. What did I forget? Okay, I think all of our loose ends are tied up now. Please do the thumbs up because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Double check that you are subscribed if you intend to be, because YouTube does unsubscribe people for crazy reasons. Just double check. And then if you could just by word of mouth tell people about Ozark Family Homestead, it truly does help our family's channel grow, and we appreciate it a whole bunch. So thanks a lot, you guys. I'll see you on Monday's video, Lord willing. Not 100% sure what it's going to be yet, although I'm leaning towards a update chit-chat kind of thing. We'll see what we end up with, but I'll see you guys later. Love y'all. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Ozark.